That's annoying. Horizon seems off. Sometimes it stabilizes or normalizes. We'll see. It's only me, good morning. Steven Schober, good morning. Vlad Rack, good morning. It's only me. The work wasn't bad. Wasn't super busy. But I'm still tired. I mean, I still have to get up at 5 a.m. Like, normally I get up early anyway, but I had to get up early to get everything that I needed to do at the time that I needed to do it. Anyway, hopefully your weekend was better than mine. That's all I can hope for. Giggle Bunny, Yokoved, Marie, Monica, Adela, Emma, morning. Robert T, Stormy Lynn, Manny, hi. Let's see. Mike, Kevin. Ron is here. Hey, morning. Baby Marian Costura, good morning. GG NYC is here as well. Good to see you as always. Fox, Privyet, Virtual Voyage, good day. Bear in the Garden, hi. Morning, Sue Pitchford, hey. Morning, morning. Kaz, good morning. Elise B. Tick, good morning. Aloha, aloha. Michelle Denny, good morning. Michelle K, morning and all is well. How are you? Jack McCord, good morning. RJ Olaf from Colorado. Hey, RJ. Good to see you. Naralu. Hey. Steven Schober, 10 months. Wow. You missed the Monday walk. Yeah, I mentioned Friday. Well, first of all, thanks for the continued support, Steven. But yeah, I mentioned Friday that Monday wouldn't work. I thought maybe I could make a weekend walk work. A weekend walk work at some point, but it didn't work out. Gosh, what am I saying? Ricky, Jessica. Good to hear, Michelle. Caffeine Bunny, hey. It was a busy weekend, but you know. Not terrible. Virtual Voyage, yeah, finally, well, I'm well over my hump of the week since my 2 weeks melted together. The weekend was my hump. I guess Saturday into Sunday is the middle. Now that I'm past that, I only got a few days left. Should be pretty calm the rest of the week. But once you say that, for some reason the universe takes that into consideration, and the calmness that you hope for might not come. Some sort of an unwritten rule, so to speak. These cars are making wide left turns. Leonida Blue, hey. Who else did I miss? David, Sandra, T-Max. Hey. All right, hopefully I didn't miss anybody else. That's right, Virtual Voyage, that's right. Just a human's hungry. Well, that's just a human urge. Well, I guess any living creature would have such urge, at least carbon-based that we know it. I don't know what I'm saying. Jess Norell, good morning. Oh, that's true, a hump month. Well, it depends on how you see the year, I guess. Some people look forward to the summer, so it's kind of winter is their hump season in a way, but I don't know. Let's cross over. Sherry, I'm well. How are you? Judy, good morning. How's Australia doing, Norel? Are you still posting videos of the Hawaii stuff? I still have yet to look on that. I think I found your channel and I subscribed, but I didn't dig deeper yet. Stormy Lynn's a summer girl. Hey, people like what they like. For some reason, the news it's studied that the walking speed is linked to mortality. So a decline in walking speed may be correlated with a increased mortality. I was thinking about that. For some reason, it's popping up in the news again. This is not a new concept. Lee, hello. Oh, that's right, Norel. I remember you mentioned, and you taught us that new term that I never heard of, but now I know. The more you know. Yeah, I'm not sure why the news is why that piece of info is making the news again, but I was thinking about it. I have a feeling it's not just walking speed, but because if you walk faster or do any kind of exercise, there's also a cognitive impact, right? You have to react to the world faster, so your brain is not just, helping you with the exercise, it's actually processing quicker. But that's just me. That's right, Ron. I'm like a blue whale. I'm just collecting. What do they eat again? Krill. What are their little things called? Baleen or something? I think I can cross. I think it's baleen. Is that what they're called? Those like weird whale teeth. Plankton, but also I thought they eat something called krill too. I don't know. Anyway, you let me know. US of USSR, interesting name. How do you fall asleep quick? Well, it depends on who you ask and what you're willing to do. Krill is what whales eat. Isn't that that's what I thought, right? Because there's also different types of plankton. Plankton is more as a plant, isn't it? But I think krill is like tiny little creatures. I don't know. Don't think it's crawfish, Gigi, but I'm no whaleologist. How do you say whale in Russian again? Shark is akula. Whale is Begemoth. I think that's whale. Is that right? I hope so. Bank holiday Thursday and Friday in the UK. How many bank holidays do you guys have a year? Can somebody help me with that? I'm just curious. I just feel like I always hear about bank holidays in the UK. Anthony, hey, happy June. That's right, June 1st today. Hey, listen, after yesterday's heat, right now it's about 60 degrees and I'll take the clouds. Baby commuter was not happy with the heat yesterday. When daycare called, said she wasn't herself, but when I got to daycare, it was warm in there. And I think she takes after me, where she does not tolerate the heat. And babies can't really, they can't really temperature regulate that well. So their communication is crying until they can really express themselves better. Oh, and that's right, Australia's creeping to the winter, of course. So I guess the key to people who like warm weather is either live at the equator or live between like New York and Australia. 6 or 8 bank holidays. For some reason, it felt like it's more. Every time we do a stream. I know, I'm exaggerating. You know what I mean. Stephen Friedman, good morning. Michael Stevens, good morning. I think I have decent cardiovascular health. Either I have a cardiac issue, or hopefully I have optimized cardiac health. My heart rate overnight is like 42. At least when I look at my watch and look back at my last 7 days, it's the average heart rate is about 42, 43. Prior watches have placed me in the 30s, but I don't put that as accurate. I think this is more accurate. Doomsday tonight, good morning. Isabella, hey Steve, I don't think I'd be good in a half marathon. I'm not good at running. I think I'm only optimized for walking. Supposedly the endurance of humans is just one of those really impressive things in the grand scheme of nature. Like, humans will hunt animals by chasing them until they're exhausted, from what I read. Michelle K with a $10 super chat. Have an awesome day, my friend. Thank you, Michelle K. Super kind of you. I hope you have an awesome day too. Ooh, Virtual Voyage, the new Top Gun was good. Good to hear. Nice. Anya's here. Today we're appropriate. Very, very well. Thank you. Good morning, or is it afternoon for you yet? Either way, welcome. This is a private drive, no through traffic. Where does it exit to? I'm just curious. Maybe it's very convenient through traffic. Oh no, I think it just goes out to this road, so there's no point in going there. Big dog is here. I can't see the traffic because of the bus, but it's nothing here. Look, I'll show you. It's clear. Washington 4DX, yeah, that's when they have the little water spritzers and the little feeling of snakes at your feet. They always use that snakes thing in every 4DX thing I've seen, but I've only seen like 2 of them. Parth Kapoor, good morning. We're on First Avenue walking north, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So we walked by the United Nations building, but I just got so involved in the chat and talking about walking speed, I forgot to highlight such things. Well, I feel like it's still humid though. Did we see the weather yet from Nightbot? I'm feeling it. Oh, I don't know what that sound was. Anyway, First Avenue. Oh, Anya, they put up a bunch of scaffolding by you? Or sidewalk bridges? Well, here's the weather. 84% humidity. Well, that'll do it. That'll do it. Let's cross back. Take a look at First Avenue. South. North. Oh, did I miss that? What did I miss? Lisabella has a birthday in the family. Your firstborn's birthday. Very cool, Isabella. Happy birthday. And Marilyn Monroe's birthday. Good one to share. Good one to share. Andy's in North Carolina, going to be hot. I think that what we're getting now is a little bit of a lull in heat, which is nice. We need it. We probably could start going west now. Maybe on the next block. Expensive supermarket D'Agostino's over there. Even growing up, we always considered Dags, as we called it, the expensive one. Because Stuyvesant Town used to have its own D'Agostino's in the complex. They turned that into a gym, actually. Imran Sheikh wants to see the shoes. A little hard in my current predicament, but let me cross the street first. 2 shoes. Fix that up. There we go. Or maybe 54th Street will go. I don't know. Haven't made a decision yet. Thanks, big dog. It's the North Face ones. I haven't been dishonest in terms of the shoes. It's primarily the North Face shoes. Rarely will I wear other shoes for the streams and for my walks in general. Yes, Andy, that works. The stranger, the better. Too warm for rubber pants, yes. I don't need an overheat. Ooh, an empty lot with barbed wire around it. So you have to wonder what they're gonna put there. It's a taxi parking. Gerard, good morning. For Norrell, you have 200 days until the USA trip. You are coming. Welcome soon to you. We're waiting for you. How much would that lot be worth? Well, I don't know. We imagine a townhouse in that lot. Well, actually, it's a pretty wide lot, so I don't know. If townhomes in this area go to like 5 to 8 million, I really have no idea. Not even try to look it up. We're what street are we on? 54th? Between 1st and 2nd? Maybe there's a way to track it down. I don't know. So Martha, you had an interview a week ago and you got the job. Nice. Congrats. I know sometimes that whole process can be quite involved, and you might get a lot of rejections. It's all part of the process, but it's, it still takes a toll on you emotionally. And 0 seconds left, but there's always a lag time. The light's still red for the cars. It has changed now, but we're on the curb. Good. Lori Brown is here. Good morning. Would have missed you if I didn't see Big Dog. Say good morning. Select garages. Price here. Can't see it. Don't see a monthly. Humanimal. Hello. Feels like it's been a while. Andre Wolf. Good morning. All right. Oh, the lipstick building's here. Oh, dip in the sidewalk. That's right, I think there is a post office around here. Ben Willoughby, good morning. Tony D, feeling all right. Didn't sleep too well last night, not sure why. Maybe it's the same thing as what happens to babies when you're overtired. Jonathan Mihoch coming to NYC tomorrow. Careful with the caps lock, my bike gets mad. But welcome. Oh yeah, that's right, the Rangers. They did what they were supposed to do in 7 games, but Jay Raymond with the ARS 200. Good morning from Buenos Aires. Always enjoying your walks to my beloved Upper West Side. Thank you for your super chat. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm glad you're enjoying. And yes, Upper West Side today. Ron, that's probably something you gotta weigh into your considerations. You might have to see the frequency of how you get tickets, Maybe it might be better just to get tickets. Although I don't know what happens if you get too many. If you get any sort of trouble I assume that's only if you don't pay them fast enough. All right, lights changed for the cars, red, as you can see. Just changed for us. Cars behind me, all of them are turning. Let's go to 56th Street. Oh, is Uncle Ricky here? Morning. Would it be hard to keep a proper ice rink in a place like Florida in 100-degree weather outside? Like in a big arena? I feel like that's something that could be difficult, but maybe not. I guess it depends on how the ice is cooled from the bottom. I don't know what I'm talking about. Humanimal with the $5 Australian. You appreciate my consistency and my memory. It's been many months. Hope you're well. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming back and for complimenting my memory, which is finicky at best. Trust me. But I'm glad I got that right. Thank you, though. Appreciate the support. In coming back and in the donation. You went to an ice rink in Houston, Texas, and it was in the mall. Angel. Well, malls are usually pretty well cooled. They definitely invest quite a bit in their air conditioning systems. Well, I guess they condition it for both heat and cold, depending on where it's located. But yeah, nice. Sunrise, East 56th. All right, approaching Lexington Avenue. This area tends to be a bit cleaner. $37 for RJ in Colorado. That taxi definitely ran a red. But I'd like to cross and still keep moving, so that's why I started walking this way. Crossing a big street, you know, it's harder to jaywalk across the big streets like 57th Street, and I noticed that the light is blinking and changing, so I figured we might as well just wait for a moment and cross, then start walking and potentially have to wait longer when we get to the next block. New Yorkers know what I mean. Maybe others do too. It's not just a New York thing. Martian girl, hello. Yeah, it's cloudy today. Really after yesterday's heat. I welcome it, but not the humidity. I don't welcome that. I'll take it, but I won't welcome it. Oh, that's cool, Ron. Yeah, I'm sure it's all doable. I just wonder how difficult it is. Ever since RJ said hockey in June, I started thinking about that. Ya boy is here. Morning. Narelle's collecting all the Australians. I don't think I've seen Pieta in a while, Narelle. Is she doing okay? Have you talked to her? I sent her a message the other day, but I didn't see anything either, so I'm not sure. We're on Park Avenue now. How's it feel out here today? Well, when I initially went outside, I was very pleasantly greeted with the temperature, but the humidity quickly caught up. Got it, I see, Narelle. Okay. But possibly just our times aren't aligning. Do I ever do streams at night? We used to do a lot more evening streams. I've never done a late stream before. Only because I have a pretty consistent sleeping schedule. That's dictated by the baby. Otherwise, I won't sleep enough. Oh, okay, Sue, great. Good, so she's busy. Keep him busy. Ever gets to 187 East 36th Street? I'm sure we've walked by there before. I don't, off the top of my head, know exactly what's there. Based on the address, that might be between Park and Madison? Maybe. They gotta fix up this road here. I think there's a walk signal for our direction, so let's just take it. I see, Ron. And he's got to take a dog for a walk. Nice. Enjoy the walk. Team Animal enjoys Melbourne. Oh, it's a nice walking city. Sydney's buzzing. Interesting. I've still never been to Australia. I mean, I feel like the regulars already know that, and it would be kind of surprising to you if I had gone at any point recently, since we've been essentially streaming pretty much every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Just some Mondays we don't, but you know what I mean. What's going on here? They're deflating. Okay, I don't know if that's just part of the sequence. They just are on a cycle of inflation, deflation. Oh, I see, Narelle. Very cool. Wouldn't have known that. Thanks, Virtual Voyage. Hey, look at that. Look at that sparkly robe. It had a hood too. Does it feel like AC weather today? You could probably open a window today, depending on the airflow in your building. It's going to get close to 70. Might be a little warm if you don't get enough air coming in from the outside. Interesting arm and hand there. I just realized that the Billionaires Row buildings are kind of in the clouds a little bit today. We're almost at the park. Nobody's turning. Let's cross. Someone started turning, but we're okay. Yep. Whoa, I never really saw inside the store before. Huh. That's probably true, Ron, but it seems like a pretty long robe, so just for consistency's sake, you're probably right, in case the wind does something. Ooh, Virtual Voyage. Good eye. Probably even better from across the street. If you stand there and look like the arm is picking you up by the head, nice. Online tough guys here. Hey, Forest Monarch. Hey, good morning. I'm back. Oh, does Hawaii have particularly good deals on certain handbags you can't get cheaper in or same price in Australia? That's interesting. I always thought Hawaii was a pretty expensive place to shop, just because they got to essentially import everything from mainland somewhere.
Nice.
Morning. 59, good temperature. Oh, Andy, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, diabetes is difficult. It's a difficult to manage chronic condition. Definitely causes vascular issues, neuropathic issues, eye issues, and can result in non-healing ulcers and wounds in the leg that may result in amputation. But hopefully, you're at the prosthetic point and doing the therapy. So it sounds like it's fitted. You've gone to shaping. Your leg is ready, and now you just got to get used to it. So I hope you're doing well with that. Oh, wow, Narelle, I didn't know that. Interesting. All right, coming up to the zoo. Prosthetics are interesting. There's definitely there's like different ways that they attach, pin locking, suction, etc. Different mobility or functional kind of levels too. But I believe those in the USA at least are dictated kind of by insurance. I don't know. Anyway, yes, best of luck, Andy. Andy E. I think we had an Andy S earlier. Is that the Andy that went to walk the dog? I think so. Reed Jones, hey. Coming up on the sea lion enclosure. Oh, Herman Wang is here. Morning. Let's see what the sea lions are doing. If anything. Ankylosaurus is here. They're kind of busy doing their morning exercise, if you can see them. Mira, we're in Central Park, at the Central Park Zoo at the moment. Anyway, they're swimming around. Okay, let's go. They didn't answer me today. Not that they've ever answered me. Maybe in my mind. Luis asks how the Javits Center is. It's a big convention center. It's west of us in the 30s. We're in the 60s now in Central Park. Well, that's a serious hose. Oh, it's more for cleaning the dirt off of the rocks. Johnny, hi. Children's Zoo is here. I wonder when Baby Commuter would be interested in coming here. Maybe soon, actually, since she's so into dogs now. Tony, mine was busy with work. Hopefully yours was not as busy. I can't tell if my left shoe is now thinking about untying. Maybe. We'll see. Nope, it's just garbage on the rocks that I saw. A can or something. Her POV is here. Yeah, I think she's ready for us. I was thinking more when she can like walk longer distances, to walk around more, because the stroller is also not super fun, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, the humidity is definitely affecting us. Just walked by Balto. Ron, you know those just have to kind of flow in the moment, right? You know this. Just has to be the right time. All the ducks have to line up, and those dad jokes just come out. It's like if you have one of those, like if you're implanted with a chip, and you're just talking normally, and somebody presses a button, insert dad joke here. That's what happens. And that's it. Hey, what's going on over there? I see tents. The mall has really filled in terms of the leaves. I tried to teach her pigeon. She either goes, woo, or pfft. I tried to teach her elephant too. She finds that one funny. All right, we're at the mall in Central Park. Oh, Andy, you just made it out. Okay, good. Glad you're out. Hopefully well on your way to recovery. Anya, you sold your homing pigeon for the 27th time. Now that's a interesting way to make money. She likes the elephant to the point whenever she reads a book and she sees a picture of an elephant, she will look to me, expecting me to make that sound. Do you see how not windy it is at all? None of the leaves are moving. She does, Elliot, and I'm happy to do it. Everything's so still right now in the trees. That was an interesting sound. And you're surrounded by trees with a big opening in the middle. Nothing's moving. Kind of fun. Oh yeah, we are getting buffering. What's that? Maybe it's the weather. I don't know if people have T-Mobile, but yesterday T-Mobile had some big outages. I think it's coming back now. Yeah, there were some big outages with T-Mobile. Some sort of event is happening here, it seems. I'm not sure exactly what, but there's something going on. Maybe this is after something that happened for Memorial Day weekend. Looks like it's setting up though, so I don't know. Yeah, I think we're getting back. It should be okay again. Let's head towards Bethesda Fountain. Yeah, it's interesting. We don't usually get dead spots there. Again, I stream on Verizon, but T-Mobile did have some issues yesterday, which I imagine Sprint did too, since they're one and the same now. Kind of. Rachel, morning. All right, let's see if we get another hiccup by the fountain like we sometimes do now. It seems more inconsistent these days. Oh yeah, PA. So many problems with T-Mobile. At some points I wasn't getting data. exclamation marks over my signal bar. Huge outage. Oh no, there's another buffer right now. So we, instead of getting no buffers, we get 2 buffers today. Great. There's the fountain. All right, we're coming back up again. Hop, hop. Fountain restoration made possible through the generosity of Lucy Moses in 1981. And then the sculpture was restored in 1988, apparently. Yeah, yesterday was a tough one. You probably wouldn't have noticed it if you use Wi-Fi calling. So like, that can a lot of times cover you in terms of service for texting and calling Wi-Fi. Andy E, that was the Bethesda fountain in Central Park. I'm sure today is a much more pleasant outdoor exercise day than yesterday was. Houston, Texas, Dave, morning. Pink Peony, good morning. Bow Bridge is coming up. Whew. Andy, apparently that statue is Angel of the Waters. But yeah, you can look into it by looking up Bethesda Fountain in Central Park. Oh yeah, Prince Ice. Morning, first of all, and second of all, yeah. Especially because of the much more limited data, and just speeds weren't there either back then. Not to mention, I don't even know the equipment you would need in like the early 2000s, like what was available back then to actually do the live streaming, unless you were a news network with satellites and stuff. Any hoodles? Oh, RJ's heading out. Thanks for stopping in. Dwayne is here, good morning. We're in the Ramble. Rambling around. I'm home with the Force. The Force is with me. Good morning. Well, thankfully, I'm well over my hump in terms of the double work week. So I'm ready for this coming weekend. I don't think I have another weekend until end of July, maybe. Which is nice because this was a holiday weekend. Let's find a wombat. Yeah, right, Virtual Voyage. Everything's just expanded. I mean, it's got to be so much more complicated to make a game nowadays than we were just using 2D sprites and whatnot on Nintendo. Thanks for watching, Colleen. 54321 Good morning. Normally pollen doesn't affect me too bad, so I don't keep an eye out for the pollen levels, but I'm not sure is the bottom line. Michelle Mish, good morning. Doggo's playing in the creek. It's still cool that we have a little creek in Central Park. Are there any wasps in Central Park? There might be. There might be. But, you know, a lot of times they don't bother you if you don't get into their territory, so I'm no waspologist. Although study of insects is entomology, right? If you want to stay proper. Yeah, I don't have any seasonal allergies that I know of, but keep aspirin and penicillins away from me. Any NSAID, really. Is that the... I'm a little turned around. I took a slightly different path. I think that's the Raccoon Tree. Also, when the leaves are fully out, this place looks different. Well, NYC be too hot to visit in mid-July? Depends on what's too hot for you. We'll still be here doing our thing. But for me it'll be warm, but I'll still be doing it. But July, I think, is the hottest month in New York City. July, August, beginning of August anyway. Something like that. So at least you'll have experienced NYC at peak heat, most likely. We could be in a cooler period too. You never know what's going to happen with the weather, just on average. Now this is the bridge that I always misname. So let's sear this into my brain. Please stop calling it the Iron Bridge. I don't know why I call it that. So this is, the grand reveal is on my other side. I'm looking in the water just to see what's out right now. It's just green and algae-ific. That's right, Herman. Nothing south. But let's take a look at the Billionaires Row area. Cloudy. You have more of the top of the buildings with the reflection than you do. Anyway, let's keep moving. Especially since we got some buffering. Definitely don't like that. Right, virtual voyage. What's the, isn't there a specific theory on, what is it about? It's like there's an exponential rise in something. There's a very specific technological theory. I can't remember the name or the actual concept, but it has something to do with technology's growth. What is it? Semiconductors, transistors, something in... Well, if anybody knows what the heck I'm talking about. Yeah, Herman, hopefully. Yeah, definitely, Sue. All right, I have to. Let me make it across quickly before the bikes get me. Made it. Yeah, Dwayne, I am, but there's a very specific concept that I'm talking about. Is it Moore's Law? It might be. It might be that. Let's check. I think it's that. Yeah, the observation that the number of transistors in a dense integrated circuit doubles about every 2 years. Oh, it's more of an empiric relationship rather than prediction or projection based on historical trends. Okay, I mean, that's kind of what we do anyway, right? All right. Jonathan, probably. I probably am, because we're definitely going to walk by Whole Foods. That should have just opened today, actually, on Madison Avenue and 28th Street. So if you're in New York, they're actually doing a whole opening day thing on 28th and Madison. So you might get a freebie, other stuff. I don't know. Yes, that's the one, Tyler, exactly, yeah. But yeah, I think somebody mentioned it already, I forget who. But thank you for pulling it out of the ethos into reality. Humanimal, thank you for stopping in. Good to have you back. And thanks for your support. Yeah, CPUs in general fascinate me. I mean, they're so tiny and they're like the brain of the computer. And they're essentially just shoving more and more stuff into the same form factor as the existing CPUs, but they're gaining speed. Denise Giles, good morning. There's no Horace Manual. We'll pick it up another time. Don't worry, this is something we tend to land on frequently enough. Where's Moon? We haven't seen him yet, have we? It's probably just me, because I always miss him when he says hello. All right, exiting the park. It's time. Isn't Whole Foods quite pricey? Yeah, it's not a cheaper supermarket, no. Trader Joe's is considered a bit cheaper. But Whole Foods is usually quite a bit bigger. Virtual Voyage, I mean, anything is possible. That's still sci-fi for now, but anything can happen. You know, like, what do they say about advanced technology? There could be technology so advanced that it could look like magic to a lesser advanced civilization. I think that's poison ivy. All I know is we never got our flying cars in the year 2000. At least in a very ubiquitous sort of way. Cynthia, confirmation. Good. Also, hello. Stan! I think it likes shadier spots, so it's growing on the western side of this rock, and I guess when the sun sets there, the buildings are blocking it anyway. So I think it makes sense. Also, another thing I don't really like as much about the summer is that fingernails and toenails tend to grow faster. I feel like I just clipped my fingernails. I want to cross here. I don't know why I want to cross here, but I kind of want to do it. I'll walk up 84th Street. Ah, I think I missed something. I was supposed to walk by, and Adam's not here. I was supposed to walk by a place where they might be putting up a new friend of a farmer. I think I already passed it. Unfortunate. Dreams Food Travel. Coming to New York City around Christmas time for 4 weeks. Nice. So we're on 84th Street. I see a townhouse for sale. Very close to the park. That's got to be worth something. Well, you know what I mean. We know it's worth something. It's quite a few floors too. It's 9 West 84th. If you want to look it up. I mean, they definitely don't like pigeons. I'll tell you that. Look at all those spikes on their windows. Seems to be a school over here. And there's a garbage truck. Oh, interesting, Cynthia. That's definitely very interesting. Read that. Oh, these are actually kind of large windows for a somewhat unassuming building. Huh. Actually, a lot of the windows here are pretty large. I don't know what I'm expecting. Dreams Food Travel, no. There are definitely people more qualified than me to do proper tours. We just kind of walk and talk about what we see. We look things up every once in a while, but many times I learn more from the chat, which I welcome. I like the collaborative effort of our streams. 12.9 million. Okay, that's a good number. I was thinking about that. An absolute steal. Five beds, 5 baths. For some reason I thought it would be bigger than that. It seems like it has so many floors. Unless it has things like a library, a den, 13 living rooms, you know, things that, you know what I mean. Okay, so see, this guy's too close to the fire hydrant. He got a ticket. It's way too close. In New York City, you're supposed to be 15 feet away. That's right, Cynthia. My mom is familiar with that stuff. She deals with it at her house on the island. Yeah, I said friend of a farmer was supposed to be opening something on Columbus Avenue, but I'm pretty sure we've walked past the street that it's supposed to be on. Oh, I didn't know they had a Big Gay ice cream over here too. That's one of my favorite ice cream shops. They have really good soft serve, and they have really good combinations, like their special stuff. Oh yeah, Cynthia. Yeah, it's probably much more prevalent there in the residential areas. That's interesting virtual voyage. I feel like a bar and that wouldn't mix very well unless all the cups are made of plastic or something. Yeah, they have a very specific one that I like at the Big A ice cream place. It's like a Nutella lined cone. If you look at their website, at all their big flavors, but it's like a Nutella lined cone with ice cream and other stuff inside. Antonio gets the feeling of travel from the video. Nice. Wayne likes gelato. Is there an actual difference in how gelato is made compared to what you might just call regular ice cream? I understand it's Italian, but what's the actual difference? Yeah, right on one with the force? Yeah. So again, we're on Columbus Avenue, commuting north, as we do, in the Upper West Side. Does gelato really have less fat? Like, are these actual objective differences? Because Gigi, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it. Though I'm no gelatologist. Dwayne, I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? It's fluffier? I thought gelato was intended to be pretty fluffy too. I also feel like even different ice creams that are called ice creams have inter-ice cream differences. Gelato is a custard made with eggs? That doesn't even sound like ice cream, but it tastes like ice cream. I mean, I don't even know how they make ice cream in general. It's just dairy stuff, right? But I'm guessing there's some eggs in there. There's always eggs in everything these days, isn't there? Cynthia, thanks for stopping in. And the poison ivy education. I actually only like to purchase egg-free eggs. Gravy, good morning. Yeah, right, Dreams Food Travel. All the topics we land on. But I just think it's important to ask questions, even if they're silly. And it's even better if you can find the answer, right? I actually really like these little Sesame Street Elmo clips on YouTube. They're short clips, like 3 minutes long, but it starts off with Elmo trying to learn about something new. And he says, what do we do when we want to learn something new? We look it up. I think it's nice that they teach kids that concept early, you know, to combat learned helplessness. And then once we learn something, it makes me feel happy, so we do the happy, happy dance, dance, happy, happy dance, dance. When we learn something new, we do the happy dance. I don't have a good Elmo. It really is Big Dog. It really is. Morning. It really is Big Dog. It's a useful tool. And I think the other important thing is to actually be able to discern proper sources too. Like you know, we have to combat Facebook signs too. Ron, there we go, Ron. Now we're talking. Ooh. Get that dog some anger management. We made it. We just passed by, I don't know, 92nd on Columbus Avenue, walking north. This place has been under grand opening for quite a while, hasn't it? I feel like we've seen this peaky barista for quite some time. Norel, thanks for stopping in. Glad you're feeling better after the spicy cough. Hopefully we'll see some of your Hawaii videos. That's right, encyclopedias. Gosh, remember that? People used to, if you have like a whole set of encyclopedias A to Z. Remember Encarta, Britannica? Gosh. Sunshine after rain is here. Good morning. Ooh, that reminds me, I should get some watermelon. I like to get whole watermelons and cut them up myself. For some reason, I don't like getting pre-sliced ones. Work is to be done. Oh, I missed Manhattan Henge completely. I don't think it would have even, I mean, it's not that hard to make it out, but I was already so tired from the weekend anyway. Gravy, you haven't thought about that in some time. Isn't it fascinating how like a simple word like Encarta can like trigger all these memories? Like as soon as it even came to mind, I started thinking about elementary school and my old computer and CD-ROM drives. Prince Ice, you know, the completely incorrect concept of the flat Earth is unfortunately ever present, so you'll find it everywhere. Floppy disks, AOL, disks that they keep sending you, but when they were floppy disks, you could erase them and use them for other stuff, like your diaries as a child. Oh yeah, and I think Google. Do we already have a buffer? I think Google just finally allowed you to review your, not review, what am I saying? Look at Street View on mobile and change the date, the year of the I think we're coming back. I remember installing Windows 95 on floppy disks. Windows 95 floppy disks. Carl, getting some gelato yet? You know, I'm upset that yesterday we didn't get a chance to get ice cream. I think yesterday would have been the perfect day here. Ben still likes an Atlas. Aha. Yeah, I like the idea of having digital things these days, you know, from digital access, things of that nature, because at least they're theoretically up to date all the time. But, you know, do you need to-the-minute updates of certain things? I don't know. How old is the building on my right? I don't know. No idea. I'm no buildingologist. They sell very specialty beds at that mattress firm. I still don't like the name change from Sleepy's to Mattress Firm. Sleepy's feels so inviting. Mattress Firm, I understand, is kind of like a play on words, and people always want a firm mattress, and it's a place you can get mattresses, you know. But it just sounds so. Mattress Firm. Buy a mattress here. And that's the point of a mattress. I don't know. Oh, you can actually drive with a car in Google Maps? Like a virtual drive, not just clicking around on the arrows? That's pretty cool. Oh, Philadelphia Walks this year, morning. Yeah, it used to be Sleepy's though, Mattress Firm, right? Oh, and Happy Go Lucky, I think I missed you before. I'm pretty sure I said your name too, I just missed you. Morning. Oh, the reason I was wondering earlier if Moon was here is because I read about the creator of Dogecoin actually doesn't like Elon Musk. He calls him a grifter, even though Musk has been shilling Dogecoin. I just found that interesting. Wonder if that's going to affect the price of it. Elliot, Friday next. Friday morning, New York time. But don't worry, we're pretty much at the end of the walk today, so you won't miss much. That's right, Margaret. I think we went to get a mattress a few years back, and the guy told us it's not like you're looking for a mattress to sleep on a board, a wooden board. That's not what they mean by just a firm mattress. They mean like it's just enough support for your body and its curves, natural curves. Like the back, the back has very specific curves. The neck has lordotic, the T-spine is, thoracic spine is kyphotic, naturally. Lumbar spine is lordotic. It's all natural. It's just how it is. Anyway, we've reached 100th Street and Columbus Avenue, so we're pretty much done here. We've done the commute we needed to do. The time is 7:20. I'll show you my watch if you want to be reminded of Caleb. There it is, 7:20. We're at only 8,593 steps. Not what I was expecting. I really thought we'd be at a higher step count after this walk. Interesting. Oh, and Scott Deese here. Oh, you changed your name and updated a little bit. Photo change too. Miami Zone. We are at the end here, but yeah, thank you for dropping in. Everyone, thank you for stopping by today with me, for commuting with us. Appreciate the donations as always. YouTube members, Patreon, PayPal, thank you. Subscribers, thank you too. Non-subscribers, if you're listening, thank you. Think about converting to the subscribed group, but no pressure. Thumbs up if you liked it. Discord's still there. I actually reopened. I cloned an empty politics channel. I wanted to do another experiment, see how politics channels do. Again, the only rule is keep it civil. And yeah, we'll see if that changes. But I think the community knows the community at this point. So take a look if you want. For now, it's empty. Curious. All right, friends, thanks again. Mods, good to see you today. Hopefully we'll see more of our friends on Friday morning. Maybe we'll, I don't know, who knows what'll happen over the weekend, we'll see. But in the meantime, have a great rest of the day, wherever you might be. Thursday as well, Friday if you're in Australia, and the other side of the world where it'll be evening by the time we stream. But until then, stay well and I'll see you soon. Bye.